Well, that time has arrived again. A new king will be crowned. So glad you can join me on this video about Alex Ovechkin. I wore my Maple Leafs hand-signed Johnny Bower jersey, signed by Johnny Bower himself, as I wore this jersey, leaving a Leafs game, stopping him on his journey home. You know, he was walking, I was in the car, got out of the car, walked up to him, gave him a marker, and he signed it right on my chest. Rest in peace, Johnny Bower, the all-time greatest goalie I've ever seen. Back to Alex Ovechkin. Whether you like hockey or not, whether you like sports or not, you still have to acknowledge this moment in history. Alex is one goal away from breaking the all-time scoring leader, Mr. Gretzky. Last night, he came close to breaking it, but instead of him scoring in an open netter, the defender scored in his own net, trying to defend Alex. So that one there would have been number 3 or number 2, but he ended up scoring again. It would have been 3 goals for Alex, okay? Which would have broke the record on home ice. Alex ended up with 2 goals instead of a hat trick and breaking Gretzky's record on home ice. It's sad, but it did happen, which would have been in great fashion. Now, on Sunday, Washington plays in New York, and I think he will score in that game. It will be broadcasted at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You should tune in, because if he scores that goal, there will be quite the show. I think Bettman is going to come down to the ice level. They might gift this guy a trophy. You know, like this is a big deal for the NHL. Alex Ovechkin definitely does a lot for the NHL. Brings, you know, tons of entertainment and ratings. So I can't see how they're not going to appreciate this man in some type of way. If he doesn't score on that day, he will get a chance to do it in front of his home crowd on April 10th. Now, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing to witness, and most likely for you, the viewer, as well, as I think this record will hold for a century or more. He is the greatest goal scorer, you know, with the most stylish goals I've ever seen. And certainly a spectacle to watch. Whether it's his hits, his goals, his fights, he gives you every little bit of hockey that you can, you know, that you can ask for. Which gives the NHL a better viewer ratings. It couldn't have went to a better player, although I do wish it was a Canadian player. All I can say is well done, Alex, and I tip my hat to you. Now here are some shots from last night. Not the best pictures, but just illustrates, you know, the types of goals here. Here he is just planted in front of the net, probably about 5 to 6 feet, you know, in front of the net there. And he just gets a pass from behind the net and just snipes it. It hits the crossbar, or it hits the post, hits the crossbar over the shoulder. You know, just a really sweet looking goal. And then there's this one here that he's in his sweet spot, and he just gets a nice feed and just absolutely just hammers it right into the net there. Goalie was like way off. He was probably a good second or two delay there. He was you know, not in sync with that one there, and it was almost an open netter, an easy, you know, easy goal for Ovechkin there. And his emotion on this one here is just, when he scored, he wasn't really looking at his players at all. He was just like, you know, he went straight to the ice, and then he jumps up, and then, you know, I think he went right to, you know, people at the glass there, the fans. And then you can see here he's just hugging his teammates, but you could tell it was very emotional for him. And then even after this celebration with his teammates, he went up to like this little kid or something, like, and high-fived them, through the glass. You can see how charged the fans are here. They're almost all wearing an Ovechkin jersey. I'm pretty sure every single one here is an Ovechkin jersey. I can see at least 3 Ovechkin jerseys that you can see the back of them. But just a sea of red, and just if you could get the audio, which I don't think I'll play a little clip. It was so hard of a shot that look how out of focus that puck is. It was, if you watch this in real time, it was like a sniper shot, man. It was faster than a sniper's bullet, man. Hey guys, if you haven't already, grab yourself some new merch. Got some nice merch here. Nice hoodie. Or another design right here. That's the new flavor of the month. Pick them up now at Steve Stack's shop or Amazon. Other than that, Stack's out.